Your belief system is holding you back. Your belief system is keeping you from achieving your goals. Your belief system is keeping you from making your dreams come true. Your belief systems are keeping you from walking this beautiful life out, girl. And today, it's time for you to change what you believe and how you see yourself. What's up, babe? It's your girl, your big sis, Cheryl. I'm back again with another video with tips and tricks and tools to help you become the best possible woman that you can be. I'm so excited to talk to you about your belief system and how they could be holding you back. I remember when there was a time in my life where I doubted myself. I had limited beliefs. I consumed whatever content was out there and allowed it to shape the way that I saw myself. I let people's opinions of me dictate ultimately how I felt, and it shaped my beliefs. It kept me from really being the woman that I wanted to be. And then one day I woke up and I realized that it was time to change what I believe about me. It was time for me to change my systems, the way that I believe, the way that I see life. And once I did that, my life changed. And it's still changing every day. I am amazed at how beautiful things have been for me, how much things have changed. The person that I am now, I am unrecognizable. Most people don't even know who I am. Sometimes I don't even know who I am. I am so excited to share these tips with you, girl. That way you can start off right now doing something different, changing the way you see yourself, changing what you believe, and ultimately stepping into becoming a different woman. 'Cause the way that you see yourself, how you believe, ultimately shapes your life. I have learned through trials, tribulations, and this beautiful journey called life some amazing tools, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it. I'm giving you the game. I don't gatekeep. I keep everything out there. I'm transparent. Everything that I share with you has been from journeys that I've walked out myself, from lessons that I've learned myself, from being a mom, being a wife, being a friend, being a sister, and someone that I just ultimately stepping into a person that I want to be proud of. And I'm so humbled to be able to share these things with you. One of the very first things that I had to really zone into and really pay attention to on my journey of changing my belief systems about myself was protecting what I consume. I had to really realize that the videos that I watched, the music that I listened to, the books that I read, the content that I consume online ultimately helped shape what I believe. So if I sat all day listening to negative music and you think that it's getting you hype and you think that it's getting you excited and you listening to all this negative energy. And then ultimately, by the end of the day, I would think, okay, well, I don't have this that this artist is talking about. I don't have that this artist is talking about. And it started to breed insecurity inside of me. It started to make me actually feel worse about myself after spending hours mindlessly scrolling online, not paying attention to what I was consuming. That too added to me feeling worse about myself. Watching some random movie or random show on my favorite platforms. I love Netflix and a good Hulu. But the problem is, if you're not being mindful of the content that you're consuming, the music, the shows, the people that you're listening to online, if you're not being mindful of that, you easily could start shaping what you believe, and ultimately what you believe is how you see yourself. So just think about it for a second. Look at your average day. You get up in the morning. I know I'm one of those, right? Get up in the morning. First thing you do, grab your phone and you start dumping all this information into your mind. You start consuming all this stuff. And you think that it's fine. You don't think it's a big deal. But then all of a sudden, comparison sets in, and you're like, well, I don't have a life like this. I don't have a life like that. Or people who have negative views, people who share negative information with you, ultimately could start having you thinking negative too. That's disgusting. It is, we're not doing that anymore. We're more mature, we're more mindful. We take our life, our space, our peace serious. So we no longer pick up our phone and just start scrolling and listening to whatever anybody tells us. We also don't just listen to any kind of music. We don't watch any kind of TV show. We don't consume any type of movie and think that it doesn't affect us and think that it doesn't shape what we think, how we feel, and ultimately the way we see ourselves. So, this is what you'll do. In order to start shaking that up and start changing it, you'll start cultivating the type of content that you want to see. One, it's time to unfollow those negative accounts. It's time to start listening to people who don't shape the way that you want to be. So, if you're on a journey to become better, you're on a journey to heal, you're on a journey to grow, you're on a journey to start a business, write a book, know how to do better self care. Okay, so then you need to change up the algorithm, you need to change up your timeline, and you need to follow accounts that support that. You need to unfollow accounts that don't support that, and then start searching for what you're looking for: healing, self care, 10 tips to become a new person by the end of the year. Start feeding into the algorithm the person that you want to be. Don't let the algorithm tell you, you tell it who you're trying to become. And don't let your feed just become whatever. You have to mold your feed in order to fit the woman, the person that you want to be. So that I had to do that myself. I didn't even realize that I was just taking in anything, listening to anyone, and kind of allowing it to pick what I want. And I didn't think music bothered me either. I didn't think that I was a big deal. I would listen to whatever, if it was jazzy, if it was cool, if it was trendy, I would listen. But I found that like a lot of the music made me feel like not good, and it was negative, and it was having me think badly about certain situations in my life. And I don't like that. In order to create the reality that you want, you have to start molding the things around you to fit that. And mainly protect what you consume, protect what you allow into your mind. Change that up. Switch up your feed so you're only following accounts that are making you a better person. You're listening to music that's positive, that's uplifting you, that makes you want to be better, that makes you do that Oprah Winfrey rah, 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 right? That's what you're following. That's what you're listening to. You are creating a safe space for yourself to be the person that you want to be. We don't mindlessly scroll and we don't mindlessly consume, right? Because we're baddies out here. We're stepping into our era of being amazing, and we're not doing that anymore. We're changing it up. We're protecting what we consume. While you're out here protecting what you consume, you have to build a strong foundation for yourself because this is all about your belief systems, right? What you believe and what you believe in yourself. So, in order to really step into that, in order to really create the posture behind the person that you want to be, you have to establish your core values. Just like corporations have core values, your employer has core values that they want you to live by, you have to establish your own core values. What is it that you value the most? What is it that What is it that really means the most to you? Do you want to be someone who lives their life with integrity? Do you want to be somebody who's honest? Do you want to be someone who works hard or someone who protects their peace, someone who loves themselves? But decide your core values and write them down. You don't need a specific number. I chose five to start off with. And I put them in my little notes app on your phone, on my phone. You could do that too. You could put it in your notes app on your phone. But it's time for you to pick out your core values. Stand for something or fall for anything. So pick your core values, sit with yourself quietly, and decide who it is that you want to be, what it is that you value most, and walk it out. Walk that thing out. Walk that bad boy out. I want to be a woman who lives my life with integrity. I want to be somebody that's honest. I want to be somebody who puts themselves first and I don't neglect my own needs. I want to live with love and I want to have peace. Put those down. If those are your core values, put them down. Write them down and decide from this day forward, I am putting my core values right here on my chest, right here in front of me. I am not going to forget the woman that is important to me. It doesn't matter where you stand right now. You can always decide to be better, to do more, and to become more. So go ahead and do that. Decide your core values, write them down. If you are the CEO of your company, you are the CEO. You are the person. You are the one that's going to create that for yourself. So write them down. Get your core values, get who it is that you want to be, and write them down. Put them on a piece of paper. You guys know I love a piece of paper. You know I keep my journal handy, I keep my planner handy, and I love to write things down. You can easily put them in your phone, on your notes app. I have a notes app. You can do that too. But let's write down our core values. Let's start establishing the woman that we want to be right now. It's just small steps that you have to do. There's no need in feeling like it's not possible because everything that you want to do, every person that you want to be is very well possible. You just got to go for it, sis. And while we're out here talking about our belief systems and ourselves, what we think, what we believe ultimately creates our reality. And one of the most important things that I need you to do right now, today, don't wait. You have to stop with your limiting beliefs. No more limiting beliefs about yourself. No more telling yourself that you can't do something. No more using your age, your gender, your color, where you come from, your family members. No more. We won't do that. We are not allowed anymore to have excuses and ultimately reasons that create self limiting beliefs in ourselves. So we don't do that. We don't say, oh, I'm a woman, so I can't do this. Oh, I'm black, so I can't do that. Oh, I grew up in this area with this family and I can't do that. Those are self limiting beliefs. We are so blessed in a time in life. And actually, for me, I feel like all my life I've seen people come from so many different walks of life, create an amazing, abundant life for themselves. We wouldn't know some of the amazing people that we know in our society who has crushed it if they believed that they couldn't do it, if they told themselves that they couldn't do it. No, they believed that regardless of where they come from, what they had access to, it started with them. It started with them believing that they can do it. No more, I'm too old. I'm this, I'm that. No, 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 I don't know who told you that. I don't know who told you, gave you those excuses of why you can't do better for yourself. But I'm here to tell you, I am here to let you know that you can believe whatever you want to believe about yourself. You can do great things. You can change this world if you want to, but you have to believe it. You have to believe that about yourself. Do not limit yourself anymore. You've got to walk in this life boldly. You've only got one life. You've only got one life that you can live, one chance. What are you going to do with this beautiful life that you have? Sit around and believe that you can't do something? Sit around and convince yourself that you can't do it? No, absolutely not. I've shared with you already some things about myself, the places that I've come from, what I've dealt with. I've dealt with being homeless. I've dealt with being molested, sexually abused as a little girl. And I didn't let those moments in my life limit my belief about myself. I didn't tell myself that I couldn't do it just because these things happened. Actually, on the contrary, I believe that I was strong, that those situations didn't break me. So that means that there's got to be something great out here for me. There's got to be more for me. If those moments didn't break me, if getting turned on by my family didn't break me, if homelessness didn't break me, if job loss didn't break me, and I'm still breathing and I'm still pushing, what more can I do? Obviously, there is something great out there for me. So you can take the things that you've been through and use them as momentum to fuel that fire in you that you can do more. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit the possibilities. Those are self limiting beliefs, and you will not do that. Sometimes, often, those self limiting beliefs can come from the people around you. Some of those self limiting beliefs can actually be the company that you keep, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your children, even. Oh, no, I hope not. Because you raised them to be that way. But hey, let's just be honest. You didn't click on this video because I'm fake. You clicked on this video because I keep it real. I keep it 1,000. Some of those limiting beliefs that you might have could be the influence of the company that you keep. So it's time, right now, it's time for you to assess the relationships around you. If you have a partner, a significant other, maybe you need to ask yourself, is this partner supportive? Do they believe in me? Do they say that I can do good things? When I have a random idea in the middle of the day and I'm like, oh, babe, I want to record videos. I want to do this. Do they support you? Do they go get you a tripod and do they support you? Do they give you ideas? Do they help you? Do they help you with your morning routine so you feel calm and you can show up as the best possible person that you could be? You have to ask yourself, do the people around me, do they cause my belief systems about myself to be negative? Was I raised to think negative? Or is the family that I come from, are they all people who don't have big dreams? They don't think that they can do magnificent things, but maybe keep their 9 to 5. And there's nothing wrong with that because for some people, having a job is a big dream, okay? But you might be somebody who dreams about doing more than that. You might be somebody who wants to start their own business, wants to be an author, wants to do things that maybe that's outside of the belief systems of the people that you grew up with. And it's okay that they're not doing it. Nobody's asking them to be walking it out themselves, but are they supportive of you? Do they just believe better for themselves? It's okay for you to assess and ask yourself that. It's okay for you to say, maybe I might just need to step back a little bit and allow myself a moment to pour into me without the influences of other people. And I don't know, you might have to decide that some of them don't align with the person that you want to be. I'm all about assessing the relationships, assessing your connections, because the most growth that I've done in my life has been connected to my relationships, connected to the people that I stay close with. They are my biggest cheerleaders. If I have a crazy idea, they tell me to try it. I've lost track. I've lost track of how many different random things that I've done, and my spouse has supported me. I'm just busy woman. I wanna try everything, do everything, go to school for everything. I just love it. It fills my cup. It makes me feel good. I'm an ambitious woman, and I need people around me who lets me be comfortable doing that. And you have to ask yourself, are the people around you supportive of you? Because that will help shape your belief system. It'll help shape the way that you see yourself. And if you have supportive, loving people who are also walking out the way they see themselves, becoming better, becoming loving people, if they are also living their life with love and purpose, you will find that that's contagious. That people who walk their lives out and live it authentically is so contagious. It'll make you want to do it too. It'll You won't have no excuses. You're not allowed to have excuses when the people around you are walking it out too. And ultimately it'll encourage you to do the same thing. So you have to. As much as we love our people, as much as we love our family, we have to assess our relationships. We have to ask ourselves, is it okay? Are they okay? Are they all right? Are they fitting the woman that I'm trying to be? And if not, it might be time for you to tell them something, tell them the truth, tell them it ain't worth. I don't know if this relationship is worth it anymore. I might have to give you two fingers. All right. You know what? I also just want to let you know that it's always possible to change your life. You always could step into a new person, a new version of yourself. It's never, I don't like that. It's never too late. Ugh, it's ugly. There's no opportunity better than the present for you to try to be better. And the last thing I want to add to you, the last thing I want to give you to start helping you walk this thing out is you have to start visualizing the person that you want to be. You already need to start seeing yourself as this person. And I know sometimes when you're in the rut, in a hard place, you're trying to grow, you're trying to be better, it can be kind of difficult to see yourself as the person you want to be. The brain can be stubborn. But that's why you have to visualize it, because if you start visualizing it, your reality will start to shift for you. That's why it's difficult, because what you think in your mind, what you visualize becomes your reality. So start seeing yourself as that person, someone who's bold, someone who's honest, someone who lives their life with integrity, someone who beats and crushes their goals, someone who organizes and plans, someone who doesn't believe limited beliefs about themselves, who believes that they can do whatever they want to do so long as they set themselves on it and go for it. You have to start visualizing yourself as that person. Start seeing yourself as that woman right now. Don't wait. Don't, if you wait until it's here, it won't happen. You have to see it now. You have to see it for yourself right now. You have to start visualizing that person now. See her. And as you see that person, as you visualize yourself as that person, start living life as if it's so. Start living life as if it's so. Start putting actions behind what you see as if it's already here, right? Because we're changing what we believe, we're changing what we see in ourselves. So you have to already start walking that out. You believe it, you visualize it, and you start doing it as itself. You start living your life as if you're already that person. You start planning out your calendar. You start being organized. You start getting up in the morning, working out, having a good breakfast, drinking your water, and minding your business. You stop mindlessly scrolling and you only consume things that make you better. You start doing that right now. Don't wait. Don't wait till you think that that person is already here. No, you start walking that out right now. You don't wait. Don't wait. Every day is precious. Every day is important. We're so lucky to have this beautiful life, but we don't want to waste it. We want to continue to push towards the woman that we want to be. Now, girl, I need you to start changing what you believe and what you believe about yourself. You're going to protect what you consume. You're not going to just listen to any old music. You're not going to watch any old show or movie and think it doesn't affect you. You're not going to just mindlessly scroll. No, we don't do that anymore. We're mature women who take control of our lives. Protect what you consume. You have to create your core values. What's your values? What do you value? Write them down. Write down your core values. Write down in your heart of hearts what you believe, what you see. Put it down. Write down your core values. We're also going to stop with the self limiting beliefs. No more having excuses about what you can and cannot do. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself at all. Whatever you believe, go for it. Whatever you see, go for it. If there's an obstacle, I'm sure there's a solution. You just haven't looked for it yet because you're living with self limiting beliefs and you won't do that anymore. And you also need to assess your relationships, assess the people around you, and make sure that those people aren't breeding the negative beliefs that you have about yourself. Hopefully, you have people around you that's loving, supportive, who pour into you, who excite you and make you want to grow. So you have to assess those relationships. Do you need to pull back from some? Are there some that makes you feel really good and you need to pour into those relationships more? Whatever it is, you need to assess those relationships and be honest with yourself about them. It's okay. It's all right if you gotta shake up some of your relationships because your growth, the way you see yourself, what you believe is the most important thing. And lastly, honey, I need you to start visualizing the woman that you want to become now. Start visualizing her and step into it. See her and go for it. Take time out to visualize this woman, this smart woman, this strong woman, this ambitious woman who's organized, who puts herself first, who goes for whatever she wants. You start visualizing her right now. Start seeing her and then make the steps every day to walk it out, to become her, to embody her, to make her a reality. Because guess what? It's going to happen for you. Everything that you see, that you dream about yourself, is going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. You just need to change what you believe. You just need to change your belief system. If you change your belief system, you will change the way you see yourself. God created you to be a wonderful, beautiful person without fear, who has peace and love and a sound mind. It's available to you. Step into it, become that woman. Don't be afraid. Go for it. I hope that this helped you. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you become better by this video, by this encounter. Please share it with another woman who's on her journey to become the best woman that she can be, who needs to change some of her limiting beliefs about herself, who might need to assess the relationships that she might have, who needs to visualize herself doing better. Share. Share it with your girlfriends. And I need you to ultimately remember, girl, take care of yourself.